play wholesome one that would favor Miami in regards to location, and maybe the relationships have been built that are going to mean more to Jason Marshall?
That's a young man that, I mean, Coach Efren Banda, who is amongst the best recruiters on our staff, is his lead and primary recruiter. Okay. He's our safeties coach, and he is the be-all, end-all when it comes to division backs, whether it's cornerbacks or safeties at the University of Miami. They get signed off by Efren Banda. The recruiting staff at Miami, they've been doing an amazing job, whether it be from adding Coach Telly Lockett, who was the former tight ends coach up in Tallahassee, comes home to Miami, where he should have always been, who was the head recruiter for Dante Lucas, who was the head recruiter when Dalvin Cook and those guys were going from Miami up to Tallahassee. He was the main reason why. And now he's a part of the Miami Hurricanes staff. I don't know what potential position it will be. Either way, he's officially a part of the Miami Hurricanes staff. What that means is recruiting is going to take a even bigger step, because that opens up the doors at some places where the relationship wasn't the best between the University of Miami and said high school because of what Coach Al Golden did when he was head coach here. And when it comes to this corner, man, 6'2", 180 pounds, ready-made player to come and contribute to Miami ASAP. That means as soon as possible right now, he's coming in and contributing. Now, if we were rolling, it would be nice if he could get a red shirt, but we're not. He's a guy that can come in, and I'm not saying he has to be your number one corner from day one, but he's coming and he has something to say about being the number one corner at Miami. And in all likelihood, with Al Blaze Jr. And DJ Ivy both coming back, with Christian Williams being a year older, and now Isaiah Dunsett being at that time when Jason Marshall would come in, would either be a redshirt freshman or a true sophomore. He's going to have something to say as the best corner in our home state, and one of the best corners to come out of Miami-Dade County in a while, actually.
Let's say we're playing football tomorrow and Miami's on the field. Who are you going to be most excited to watch play?
Oh, woo!
That's player.
A player?
I'll give you one offense, one defense.
I don't want to be – everyone's over – I don't want to say overhyped. Everyone is expecting this guy to be the be-all, end-all. So I want to see if the hype is matching up with the production when it comes to De'Aaron King. I'm excited about it, but, man, this fan base is making it seem like this dude is just going to win the natty. So I'm hoping that him and this offense can roll. So I'm pretty excited to see De'Aaron King in orange and green. Defensive side of the ball, I've seen Greg. I've definitely done my due diligence and research of Greg. To be honest, it's Jalen Phillips for me. I want to see that transfer from UCLA coming off the edge or as a three technique, however we match it up on third downs for him to be able to get in the game. And I really want to see him take over because he has the ability. You watch his high school film, and this dude was either number one or number two player in the country. And that was a couple years ago, removed from that. But either way, a talent like that in orange and green. And the last transfer from the West Coast on the defense side of the ball is Bubba Bolden. And he came on and was a big difference for the Miami Hurricanes. And for the first time, one of the players who we were hyped about transferring, a former four-star border, a high four-star. I don't know if he was in conversation for five-star, but he got on the field and you saw a big difference of him on our football field. I'm hoping that Jalen Phillips has that same impact, if not more, being a rotational guy behind Quincy Roche and Greg Rousseau. So my two would be De'Aaron King and Jalen Phillips.
I got to think that Miami fans are being kind to me and not jumping all over me, but looking at this Notre Dame helmet over my shoulder constantly, they got to be thinking we got to do something about that. So,
and then you got it next to that Tallahassee hat. Oh my goodness!
You guys are rivals? No,
that's fine. Make them face each other. That would be good.
There we go. Well,
that looks a lot better.
One of these.
Yeah. Now that brings some memories right there.